Popcorn's loaded.
And I've got the snacks.
Enough, just play it already.
Okay, so I planned a sunny beach getaway, but it looks like the rain had other ideas. Who expects a vacation to turn into a monsoon, right? Luckily, I have school to keep me entertained while I wait for the sun to come out.
Oh, the irony. Here I am trying to live my Paris dream, but instead I am stuck on a video call. Seriously, the Eiffel Tower is right there. Thank goodness for Expedia, making these little hiccups feel like no big deal.
You know, the peace here is undeniable. But sometimes I think about mixing things up. Maybe diving into a strategy session with Sofía would be more invigorating than watching waves roll in all day.
Out here, you never know when the power might cut out, especially in the middle of nowhere. That is why I have my backup plans ready. Sure, this map looks impressive, but is it really going to help when things go south?
Okay, the night is young, and here I am filming instead of dancing. Am I seriously documenting the fun instead of living it? StubHub, I need to get back on track and dive into this energy.
Here I am, sitting in the rain, trying to work from the beach. You would think I would be relaxing, but duty calls with these side hustles. So, let us see what school has lined up for me next. Priorities, am I right?
I was supposed to be sipping champagne at a 5-star resort, not tied to a conference call. But no worries, Expedia always has my back, ready to turn this around with something fabulous. Let's find that luxury escape, shall we?
A seagull trying to steal my snack, really? It is a reminder that maybe strategizing is more engaging than just soaking up the solitude. I prefer keeping things dynamic and ever-evolving.
I always carry this solar charger because, let us face it, nature is unpredictable. And if the sun decides to hide, well, that is just another reason to stay prepared. I am not taking any chances with running out of power.
Look at him, living it up, while I am just here, scrolling my phone. This is not the vibe I was going for tonight. Time to switch gears and join the party.
Just stumbled upon a fascinating course about marine life on school. Who knew learning about seaweed could be so intriguing? Maybe it will help me channel some beach vibes, even if it is pouring outside.
Thought I had it all figured out, but here I am, dodging crowds and calls. Definitely not the vibe I was aiming for. Pero gracias to Expedia, my travel dreams are still alive and kicking. Let's make some magic happen.
While some people find retreats calming, I find excitement in my investments. They keep my mind sharp, and Sofa's insights always pull me back to what truly matters. That yacht over there might be my next move.
Trying to set up this camping stove feels like a mission, and I am also waiting on my DoorDash backup. Even off-grid, you can never be too cautious. Honestly, cooking is overrated when you have got other options.
I could put the phone down and jump into the fun. But what if I miss capturing the ultimate moment?
So I thought I was signing up for some beachside relaxation, but here I am in a seaweed lecture instead. At least I am picking up some new knowledge. Thanks, school, for making this rainy day interesting.
I imagine myself on a luxury yacht, but here I am on a crowded ferry. See, Expedia saved the day, but this is not the glamour I imagined. Where is my exclusive vibe when I need it?
Check out this setup. While others relax, I am here with Sofía working on strategic financial solutions. It is all about taking action, not just lounging around. This is where the real work happens.
You have got to stay vigilant out here. I always keep a list of potential hazards, and it is not bears I am worried about. Those sneaky weeds can ruin everything if you are not careful, so I keep my eyes open.
StubHub just pinged me with a concert notification I cannot miss. It is all about epic experiences, and I need to chase the vibe instead of this screen.
Rain or shine, there is something soothing about the beach. Even if my vacation turned into a workday, I can still find peace here. And hey, I have school to keep me company, so it is not all bad.
This is not what I planned, but we can make it work. A little filter magic and voila, still fabulous even on a ferry. Big thanks to Expedia for keeping my chic alive.
Sofa's insights help me plan 2 steps ahead. This is not just work. It is an exhilarating game of probabilities and careful planning. Every graph tells a story, and we are writing the next chapter.
Here I am setting up camp, and you better believe I am thinking about my backup if this tent takes off. This storm is sneaky, and losing my gear is not on my agenda. I am prepared for whatever comes my way.
Trying to find my groove, but caught between documenting and dancing. What a dilemma. StubHub, make my nights epic again. I cannot keep living like this.
My buddy over there is convinced the sun will break through any moment. We are definitely on different wavelengths, but that is what makes it fun. Embracing the chaos is kind of my thing, after all.
Now this is what I am talking about. A glass of wine in Paris, and suddenly that conference call feels like a distant memory. Thank you, Expedia, for turning my last-minute plans into dreamy adventures.
Sure, the island view is stunning, but the real thrill is strategizing with Sophie. The adventure is in the mind, not just the scenery. That is what keeps me coming back for more.
Honestly, DoorDash has saved me more times than I care to count. If something goes wrong, at least I know the essentials are just a tap away, even when I am off-grid. That kind of reliability is hard to beat.
Now this is more like it. Caught between enjoying the moment and capturing it. But when your friend hands you a drink, you just embrace the night. Why choose?
School has endless courses for curious minds like mine. Who would have thought I would be on the beach learning about ecosystems while it rains? It is not the day I planned, but it is definitely memorable.
So I did not make it to the yacht, but this shopping spree is giving me life. Every moment counts, and with Expedia, the options are endless. Let's find that perfect outfit and make it a moment.
I guess a quiet beach is as valuable as the strategy you bring. It can inspire grand ideas, but only if you are ready to act. This tranquility fuels my next big move.
See, there it is, my DoorDash alert. Even in the woods, they know how to deliver. It is like my lifeline for backup plans, and I am not ashamed to admit I rely on it. Sometimes, a little help goes a long way.
Maybe I can film and still feel the vibe. The energy is electric, and I want to freeze this moment but still dance. Is that too much to ask?
You know what? Rain or not, I am heading into the waves. Sometimes you just have to dive in, even if the weather is not ideal. Let us make the most of it.
There is something so chic about a market adventure. Honestly, who needs a yacht when you can score designer finds? Thanks, Expedia, for always making my trips unforgettable and oh so stylish.
The sun is setting, yet my mind races with new possibilities. It is not just about escaping. It is about using this time to strategize my next steps, with Sophie guiding the way forward.
Enjoying my snacks while keeping an eye out for what is next. If the power drops, at least I have some food ready. You never know when you will need to switch into survival mode, so I am always ready.
Finally on the dance floor, not missing a beat. StubHub, keep the experiences coming, and let us make tonight unforgettable.
This is the kind of multitasking I can get behind. It might not be the vacation I envisioned, but it is definitely a memorable one. Learning while riding the waves. That is my kind of adventure.
This is what I live for. Rooftop views, fantastic company, and absolutely no conference calls in sight. Gracias, Expedia, for transforming my vacation from mundane to absolutely fabulous.
I could be anywhere, really. But staying ahead of the game with Sophie is more thrilling than any vacation. For me, it is always about the journey, not just the destination.
And that is why I have a backup hammock. This one might have failed, but no worries, I am always ready for the unexpected. It is all about having options and being prepared, folks. It is my way of life.
This is a vibe. Living it up. But I cannot completely let go of my phone. I need this energy documented. But balancing it is tough.
Here I am, soaked, but making the most of this vacation. If it rains, I will just keep learning and enjoying the moment. That is the beauty of school. It keeps things interesting no matter what.
Finally living my Parisian dream. This hotel is everything I hoped for. Gracias, Expedia, for making it happen. Every detail is perfect, and I am ready to embrace my fabulous socialite life.
A private island is great, but the real excitement lies in future planning. With Sofa's insights, my focus is on what I can build next. There is always another move to make.
This multi-tool is my best friend out here. It is a constant reminder that being prepared means having the right tools, no matter what nature throws your way. Seriously, never leave home without one of these.
Forget the phone. I am here for the vibe, not clips. StubHub, I am back in the moment. No more documentaries tonight, just pure energy.
I might be drenched and a bit salty, but I got my time in the waves. Things did not go as planned, but hey, that is life. At least the learning never stops, right?
This is the escape I needed. Who would have guessed a ferry ride could lead to this bliss? Life is all about the vibes, and Expedia just gets it. Cheers to living each moment to the fullest.
Cheers to those quiet moments that spark big ideas. Maybe this island is not so bad after all. There is always the next big move waiting, especially with Sophie by my side.
Sitting by the campfire with some coffee, and honestly, there is nothing like being back off-grid. It is not the most luxurious, but at least I am in control of my comfort. There is no price tag on that kind of peace.
Oh no. The music slowed down, and I feel like I am stuck in a documentary. StubHub, help me shift gears. This is not how I pictured the night.
Honestly, I did not expect this, but I am not complaining. Sometimes the unexpected turns out to be the most fun. Here's to future adventures, no matter the weather.
Not what I originally planned, but this is so much better. Paris fashion beats conference calls any day. Gracias, Expedia, for the unexpected adventures that always lead to fabulous moments.
Perhaps my real retreat is focusing on the future. The island is tranquil, but the thrill of the game keeps me alive and strategizing. There is always a new challenge around the corner.
Not everything goes according to plan, and that is why I am here. I embrace the chaos and the uncertainty, knowing I have my backup plans ready. Now that is how you make the most of a vacation, right?
And just like that, the documentaries are out and the memories are in. This is how I want every night to end. StubHub made this a legendary experience.
This little getaway turned out to be quite the experience. Who knew a rainy beach trip could lead to some great learning moments? I will take it and look forward to whatever comes next.
And just like that, my vacation turned into a fabulous escape. No conference calls, just unforgettable memories. Here's to more adventures with Expedia, where every getaway is a celebration.
From this angle, I noticed something new. There is always a fresh perspective to consider. That is what keeps me intrigued and ready for whatever comes next.
From this angle, everything shifts a bit. And honestly, I am seeing things in a new light now. It is funny how a little change in perspective can make all the difference out here.
This was unforgettable. And honestly, I think I will let the next night be the main event. Here is to more epic adventures and less filming.
You know, nights like this really make me realize we need better hobbies. We literally drive all the way here just to watch ourselves talk. Totally normal, right? But hey, another month, another real night. Guess this counts as therapy. And the company's not bad either. All right, that's enough therapy for one night. See y'all next month.